Hi everybody, so if you're like me, well, reducing the damage in order to enjoy a bit of tactical and strategic play, there are lots of things to enjoy and discover. I mean, it's not fun really just one-shotting enemy because you don't get to enjoy lots of cool mechanics in the game. One of them that I really like, and you actually can see it here, is the gradient attack. Now, in fact, gradient attack, it seems at first that it's something that is going to use like, maybe once in several fights. But once you get several items, you can use it like even 4 or 5 times in a single fight. So they become something really useful and they're very, very powerful. Basically, there's a shared gradient charge that everybody can use. So we can just charge it, with all of them, and everybody can actually use the charge in order to execute their specific moves. You can see that it's very easy to charge. Even with one combo of hits, I can get my L's in this particular case to like 2 charges. Pretty sure there's some other combination you can just charge it with just a single turn. But the bottom line is that you can use it very frequently. So for example, in the build that I'm actually using here, I actually amplify on the combo attacks, on basic attacks. So they repeat several attacks for each character. They can quickly charge the gradient attack. Same goes to counters, same goes to dealing damage to stunned enemies, which means that I prefer actually having auto bomb death bomb and auto death in order to be able to fully charge the stagger bar at the beginning, so I can break it immediately, especially when I'm able to break the bar and continue dealing normal damage while doing so with the combo. Now the combo attack themselves, the 3-1, if you want to use all of them, it will cost quite a lot in terms of Lumina points. But in my opinion, it's definitely worth it. You can even create very strong build that just rely on regular attacks. Or in the technical term, base attacks. It's super fun. I highly recommend implementing it as part of your build. Now, the core thing of that, again, if you want the most basic thing that can work well for you, focus on breaking attack. Base attack can break. Anything that also increase the break damage can be good, because again, you can stagger again and break with the regular attack and just recycle everything. Charging is amazing, of course, and a must. Charging alteration, charging attack, charging counter, charging critical, and charging stun. Charging weakness. Of course, having the ability to play twice is amazing. I don't use it on all of them, but on my L, but you can use it, of course, on others. It costs 40, of course, it's quite expensive. It's up to you. And combo attack 1, combo attack 2, and combo attack 3. This is kind of the core thing that will make it very powerful early on, but of course you can have some other synergies that will continue improving this as well. So it will work also on many different things. If you counter, if you see, there's also 50% for gradient charge on breaking a target. So this is another very useful one. Increase break damage with gradient attacks, so you're going to benefit from damage as well. 20% increased damage with the gradient attacks, so if you're already executing and deal a lot of damage. So these are kind of the core things that will make it very, very powerful, both in damage and getting there fast. Also for my L, I use the battle weapon. As you can see, double gradient generation when in defensive mode. And plus 5%. Actually, also if stanceless, base attack switches on defensive stance, so it's actually synergized with that, because I'm going to deal base damage, so I'm going to change to defensive stance, and have plus 5% of a gradient charge on parry. Now regarding defense, of course, if I go with Mael, if you look at the card for each one, you can see there's kind of a below the 9, for example, you can see a blue one. This means it's defensive. If you execute it, you enter defensive. Now, of course, in order to, you get basically 5% charge for 1 AP that you actually execute. So basically, you want to be able to execute high AP attacks that can actually charge it even more. So this is why I have one. So of course, I want both defensive and high one. This is why I have them. Another thing is that you can use Phantom Strike. Also gives plus 35% of gradient charge. Also very good, and it's high on AP. So this one is very good. So try to execute it often. Also, of course, if you deal very high damage ones, like Stendhal, for example, it can charge it almost fully. So of course, do it for other characters. If they buff, for example, you can get this extra charge. So put it on also support characters if you use them as support character. Also, of course, increase the damage, so you can again get to this bar to feel faster. Even the Stendhal, for example, even after it will be nerfed, it's probably very, very powerful. So you can do lots of damage. You can even get the stagger bar almost completely against certain enemies with just a single hit. And of course, countering, doing counter attacks as well, because there's synergy there to things filling up to make the... But these are the core things that just work wonders, and now I'm actually using them, even not fully optimized yet. And maybe there's an item that I didn't get, but it allows me to really kind of almost spam these amazing gradient attacks. It's just so much fun to use. And of course, Gommage is absolutely bonker in this game. And yeah, overall it's really fun. So if you are had enough of one-shotting things and you want some more strategic play, this is one thing that you should definitely add to your build. It's not something I will build just a build for that, again, because sometimes it's a bit costly, especially early on. But it's worth working towards this item, getting these items, and adding this to the build, especially once you get into New Game Plus. That's it, and basically that's it. If you have more tips for others and other discoveries and insights, in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.